A sweet aroma rises from the foam as I gently wrap my hands around this white mug. I see you from that day on that street corner in the freezing winter. The little moments of warmth we used to share together. Through the rising steam that fades away, your gentle smile appears just for a second. Afraid it might vanish if I reach my hand, I quietly close my eyes. Memories melted in a vanilla latte, all of our sweet and golden days, softly spreading deep inside my heart. A single drop of longing I couldn't swallow is quietly flowing down inside this warm cup. The sweet taste lingers on the tip of my tongue, bringing back the whispers that you used to tell me in this quiet afternoon. I stir the coffee thinking of your promises, but the bubbles slowly disappear, just like you did. Through the window where the sunlight falls, your laughter rings like a distant melody. Afraid it might fade if I make a sound, I hold my breath again. Memories melted in a vanilla latte, all of our sweet and golden days, softly spreading deep inside my heart. A single drop of longing I couldn't swallow is quietly flowing down inside this warm cup. Time moves so fast, the coffee's getting cold, but I am still trapped in that beautiful winter, where everything tasted like you. Can I ever wash away this sweetness that turned into a beautiful pain? Memories melted in a vanilla latte, all of our sweet and golden days, softly spreading deep inside my heart. A single drop of longing I couldn't swallow is quietly flowing down inside this warm cup. The clock is ticking slow at 3 o'clock. The golden light is dancing on the floor where you used to sit with me. I watch the dust motes floating in the air, replaying all the stories that we shared in this quiet gallery. The afternoon is peaceful and so still, but there's there's a heavy emptiness to fill. I try to catch the light, but like the fading sun of late July, you slipped away into the night. At 3 p.m., where the sunlight stays, I'm lost inside our beautiful yesterdays. The warmth is here, but you are far away, with all the promises of a brighter day. I'm sitting in the shadows of the beam, still holding on to a broken dream. The shadows grow a little longer now. The warmth upon my skin begins to fade, just like the touch of your hand. I open up the book you left behind to find the lines you underlined, but I still don't understand. The golden hours always have to end, and time is not a welcoming old friend. I close my weary eyes, and in the silence of this sunny room, I hear your distant soft goodbyes. At 3 p.m., where the sunlight stays, I'm lost inside our beautiful yesterdays. The warmth is here, but you are far away, with all the promises of a brighter day. I'm sitting in the shadows of the beam, still holding on to a broken dream. Why does the sun still shine so bright and clear when everything I loved has disappeared? It mocks the winter freezing in my mind, leaving only golden streaks of pain that you have left behind. At 3 p.m., where the sunlight stays, I'm lost inside our beautiful yesterdays. The warmth is here, but you are far away, with all the promises of a brighter day. I'm sitting in the shadows of the beam, still holding on to a broken dream. The clock is ticking slow at 3 o'clock. The golden light is dancing on the floor where you used to sit with me. I watch the dust motes floating in the air, replaying all the stories that we shared in this quiet gallery. The afternoon is peaceful and so still, but there's a heavy emptiness to fill. I try to catch the light, but like the fading sun of late July, you slipped away into the night. p.m. where the sunlight stays. I'm lost inside our beautiful yesterdays. The warmth is here, but you are far away. With all the promises of a brighter day, I'm sitting in the shadows of the beam, still holding on to a broken dream. The shadows grow a little longer now. The warmth upon my skin begins to fade, just like the touch of your hand. I open up the book you left behind to find the lines you underline, but I still don't understand. The golden hours always have to end, and time is not a welcoming old friend. I close my weary eyes, and in the silence of this sunny room, I hear your distant, soft goodbyes. At 3 p.m., where the sunlight stays, I'm lost inside our beautiful yesterdays. The warmth is here, but you are far away. With all the promises of a brighter day, I'm sitting in the shadows of the beam, still holding on to a broken dream. Why does the sun still shine so bright and clear when everything I loved has disappeared? It mocks the winter freezing in my mind, leaving only golden streaks of pain that you have left behind. At 3 p.m., where the sunlight stays, I'm lost inside our beautiful yesterdays. The warmth is here, but you are far away. With all the promises of a brighter day, I'm sitting in the shadows of the beam, still holding on to a broken dream. The smell of toasted bread fills up the air, but there is only one plate on the square of this wooden table now. I pour in coffee for a single cup and find it hard to even look straight up at your empty wooden chair. It used to be our favorite time of week, with silly jokes and kisses on the cheek, when everything felt so right. But now the morning sun just feels so cold without your hand for me to gently hold. Oh, the Sunday brunch we used to love so much, I'm missing every whisper, every touch. The cafe's playing that same old sweet song, but all cozy feelings are now gone. I'm sitting here with memories of you on this lonely Sunday painted blue. I see the couples laughing by the door, just like the way we used to do before, when the world was yours and mine. The maple syrup drops like heavy tears, reminding me of all those beautiful years that we left somewhere behind. The clock is moving lazy on the wall, and I am waiting for your sudden call, though I know it's just a lie. The sunny morning doesn't heal the pain, it only makes me miss you once again. Oh, the Sunday brunch we used to love so much. I'm missing every whisper, every touch. The cafe's playing that same old sweet song, but all the cozy feelings are now gone. I'm sitting here with memories of you on this lonely Sunday painted blue. Can I ever taste the sweetness anymore, when every little corner of this floor is telling me that you are really gone? I'm trying to get through this quiet day and find a way to somehow carry on. Oh, the Sunday brunch we used to love so much. I'm missing every whisper, every touch. The cafe's playing that same old sweet song, but all the cozy feelings are now gone. I'm sitting here with memories of you on this lonely Sunday painted blue. Steam is rising slowly in the air, a quiet evening settling everywhere in this tiny corner of the room. I wrap my shaking fingers round the clay to chase the winter shadows far away and the lingering of yesterday's gloom. The porcelain is holding all the heat, like every memory that used to feel so sweet before you walked out through the door. I try to find the comfort that we knew in every single thing I used to share with you. With my hands wrapped around a warm teacup, I close my eyes and try to never give you up. The fire's burning, but my heart is freezing cold, missing the gentle hand I used to hold. I'm drinking down the sorrow of the past, wishing that the beautiful days could last. The clock is ticking softly on the shelf. I find myself just talking to myself in the silence of the midnight hour. I stir the honey floating in the dark and watch the embers lose their tiny spark, like a fading autumn flower. The flavor's bittersweet upon my breath, a painful reminder of the words you said when you told me we were finally through. The warmth is staying for a little while, but it can never quite replace your smile. With my hands wrapped around a warm teacup, I close my eyes and try to never give you up. The fire's burning, but my heart is freezing cold, missing the gentle hand I used to hold. I'm drinking down the sorrow of the past, wishing that the beautiful days could last. Maybe the winter's meant to teach my soul how to be broken and yet somehow whole, without you standing by my side. But every sip I take just brings me back to all the tears that I have tried to hide. With my hands wrapped around a warm teacup, I close my eyes and try to never give you up. The fire's burning, but my heart is freezing cold, missing the gentle hand I used to hold. I'm drinking down the sorrow of the past, wishing that the beautiful days could last. The rain is tapping on the coffee shop roof, and a saxophone is playing soft and smooth in the corner of the dark. I watch the neon lights reflect and glow in every single puddle down below, but I'm missing our old spark. The bass is walking like a lonely heart, counting all the miles we've been apart since the day you said goodbye. And the piano chords are falling down like the heavy rain upon this town. Raindrops and a lazy jazz melody, they are playing tricks on my memory. I can hear your whisper in the trumpet's cry as the smoky midnight passes by. I'm drinking up this bittersweet blues with nothing left for me to lose. The ice is melting in my empty glass. I'm just waiting for the storm to pass, but it's settling in my soul. The rhythm syncopated kinda slow, just like the feelings that I used to know, when your love could make me whole. The snare is brushing like a gentle sigh underneath the dark and stormy sky. I can't seem to turn the page, 'cause every note that's floating through the air is telling me that you're no longer there. Raindrops and a lazy jazz melody, they are playing tricks on my memory. I can hear your whisper in the trumpet's cry as the smoky midnight passes by. I'm drinking up this bittersweet blues with nothing left for me to lose. Maybe tomorrow when the sun comes up, I'll find some comfort in a different cup, and the music won't feel so sad. But tonight the rainfall has the final say, washing all my defenses away. Raindrops and a lazy jazz melody, they are playing tricks on my memory. I can hear your whisper in the trumpet's cry as the smoky midnight passes by. I'm drinking up this bittersweet blues with nothing left for me to lose. I shake the water from the fabric folds and feel the weight of what my memory holds on this stormy afternoon. We shared a small and faded nylon sky as all the busy people hurried by to a different kind of tune. Our shoulders touched beneath the dark blue frame. I thought I heard you softly call my name, but it was just the falling rain. The air was heavy with the words unsaid, replaying all the choices in my head. The conversation left inside the umbrella is echoing against the stormy wind. I can still hear the quiet things you told me before our beautiful story had to end. It's a secret shelter that we used to share, but now there's only cold and empty air. The droplets tap a slow and heavy beat as I walk down this long and lonely street, holding up the shield alone. I trace the handle where your fingers stayed and watch the colors of the evening fade into a shade I've never known. The world outside is washing completely clean, but I am stuck inside the space between the past and where I stand today. The little roof that kept us safe and warm is just a ghost inside a sudden storm. The conversation left inside the umbrella is echoing against the stormy wind. I can still hear the quiet things you told me before our beautiful story had to end. It's a secret shelter that we used to share, but now there's only cold and empty air. If I should fold it up and let it dry, would it mean I'm saying my last goodbye to the ghost of you I keep inside? Or am I just afraid to face the light and leave the shelter of the rainy night? The conversation left inside the umbrella is echoing against the stormy wind. I can still hear the quiet things you told me before our beautiful story had to end. It's a secret shelter that we used to share, but now there's only cold and empty air. First drop hits the dusty summer pavement and opens up the memories in the air of the days we used to share. A sudden mist is rising from the garden, bringing back the perfume that you wore when you walked through my door. I thought the time had washed it all away, the little things you used to do and say, but nature has a way to bring the past right back into the room with every single rainy afternoon. The scent that deepens when it starts to rain is waking up the sleeping phantom pain. Your lavender and cedar fill the space, though I can no longer see your face. It's floating in the damp and heavy air, reminding me the secrets that we kept while the city softly slept. The world is drenched in shades of misty gray, and everything you took is here today, locked inside. The breeze, I cannot run away from what I feel when every breath I take just makes it real. The scent that deepens when it starts to rain is waking up the sleeping phantom pain. Your lavender and cedar fill the space, though I can no longer see your face. It's floating in the damp and heavy air, reminding me that you were once right there. Maybe the clouds will clear up by tomorrow and take away this beautifully heavy sorrow, and dry the streets completely clean. But until the sun comes out to break the spell, I'm trapped inside the story that I smell. The scent that deepens when it starts to rain is waking up the sleeping phantom pain. Your lavender and cedar fill the space, though I can no longer see your face. It's floating in the damp and heavy air, reminding me that you were once right there. I sit beside the pane of polished crystal and watch the condensation start to grow as the evening shadows fall. The city lights are blurring in the distance, but I can only see the shape I know walking down the narrow hall. You didn't even turn to say goodbye, just left your coat upon the empty chair and stepped into the misty air. I pressed my palm against the frozen frame, but I can never reach to call your name. You're fading back beyond the clear glass. I watch the final moments slowly pass. The space between us grows so wide and deep, with every single promise we couldn't keep. You're disappearing in the rainy crowd, while the silence in this room is way too loud. The droplets trace a line across your silhouette, like tears that I am trying hard to hide from the strangers passing by. I watch you take a turn around the corner and leave me with this emptiness inside underneath the heavy sky. The world goes on just like it did before, but I am stuck behind this locked up door, counting every step you take. The transparency is nothing but a lie. It only shows how fast a love can die. You're fading back beyond the clear grow so wide and deep, with every single promise we couldn't keep. You're disappearing in the rainy crowd, while the silence in this room is way too loud. If I could break the barrier today and run into the cold to make you stay, would it change the ending of our song? Or have you been already gone for much too long? You're fading back beyond the clear glass. I watch the final moments slowly pass. The space between us grows so wide and deep, with every single promise we couldn't keep. You're disappearing in the rainy crowd, while the silence in this room is way too loud. The sky is wearing shades of heavy charcoal, and there is not a single ray of light to guide me through this afternoon. I'm talking to the walls inside the parlor, replaying every word you said that night that ended way too soon. There's nobody around to hear my sigh, just blankets of the fog that's rolling high across the lonely city park. I'm whispering the thoughts I kept inside into the shadows where I used to hide. It's just a monologue on a cloudy day, a list of things I never got to say. The air is thick with things we left behind, and your face is still rewriting my mind. I'm speaking to a ghost who isn't here, while the gray horizon draws so near. I pour another cup of bitter tea and listen to the echo of my voice. It sounds so hollow in the space. I wonder if you're looking at the same sky, and if you ever think about the choice that led you to a different place. The clouds are hanging low above the roof, and silence is the only solid proof that you are really gone for good. I'm trapped inside the solitary theme of a faded and forgotten dream. It's just a monologue on a cloudy day, a list of things I never got to say. The air is thick with things we left behind, and your face is still rewriting my mind. I'm speaking to a ghost who isn't here, while the gray horizon draws so near. Maybe the wind will take my words away and carry them to where you are today. A quiet message in the overcast to tell you that I'm still so broken down by the shadows of our beautiful past. It's just a monologue on a cloudy day, a list of things I never got to say. The air is thick with things we left behind, and your face is still rewriting my mind. I'm speaking to a ghost who isn't here, while the gray horizon draws so near. Silver beams are spilling through the blind, leaving a pale reflection in my mind of the nights we used to stay up late. A quiet wind is breathing through the tree, bringing a sudden chill inside of me and the heavy hands of fate. The world is sleeping in a dream so deep, but I am counting secrets I must keep in the stillness of the dark. I hear a phantom whisper in the air, a gentle melody that was once right there. Your voice resembling the moonlight, soft and clear, is the only thing I wish that I could hear. It falls upon my shoulders like a velvet sheet, a beautiful illusion that is bittersweet. It shines so bright inside my lonely room, shining through the canopy of gloom. I reach my fingers out to touch the beam, but it's just a pale and fragile dream that melts between my open hands. The nightingale is singing on the bough, a mournful tune of how you loved me then, that no one else can understand. The pale reflection glows inside my cup, and I am scared to even look straight up at the sky so white and blue. 'Cause every star that's blinking in the night is telling me that I have lost your light. Your voice resembling the moonlight, soft and clear, is the only thing I wish that I could hear. It falls upon my shoulders like a velvet sheet, a beautiful illusion that is bittersweet. It shines so bright inside my lonely room, shining through the canopy of gloom. Can a shadow ever learn to love the sun when the golden days are truly done and left me in the silver shade? I'm trapped inside the echo of your words, the most beautiful mistake we ever made. Your voice resembling the moonlight, soft and clear, is the only thing I wish that I could hear. It falls upon my shoulders like a velvet sheet, a beautiful illusion that is bittersweet. It shines so bright inside my life. canopy of gloom. We stood beneath the flickering street lamplight, neither of us knowing what to say. In the chill of that December night, you kept on kicking pebbles on the ground, and I just stared at the passing cars, afraid to make a single sound. We didn't know how to end the final chapter. There were no dramatic tears or angry words, just a quiet, heavy space. We practiced smiling through the fading glow, but our trembling lips began to show. It was our somewhat clumsy last goodbye underneath the cold and starry sky. We let go of our hands a bit too soon in the shadow of the crescent moon. No beautiful speech, no dramatic scene, just a sudden end to what we've been. I turned around and walked the other way, expecting you to call my name out loud, but the silence followed me instead. The footprints that we left inside the snow are covered up by the winter wind, and the paths we chose to tread. If we were older, would we do it better? Would we find the perfect words to heal the pain before we walked into the rain? But we were young and didn't know the way to make a fading romance stay. It was our somewhat clumsy last goodbye underneath the cold and starry sky. We let go of our hands a bit too soon in the shadow of the crescent moon. No beautiful speech, no dramatic scene, just a sudden end to what we've been. Now I look back at that awkward night and realize that we did the best we could to let each other go without a fight. A messy ending to a lovely story that still haunts me in the morning light. It was our somewhat clumsy last goodbye underneath the cold and starry sky. We let go of our hands a bit too soon in the shadow of the crescent moon. No beautiful speech, no dramatic scene, just a sudden end to what we've been. put my headphones on and step outside into the cool and quiet midnight air, where all the city secrets hide. The streetlights paint a long and lonely line. I trace the pavement with my heavy boots, wishing that your hand was still in mine. The bass is looping steady in my ears, a gentle rhythm for my hidden tears, as I watch the passing neon glow. Every track that shuffles in the dark is trying to erase our faded mark. It's a night playlist for walking all alone down these empty streets we used to own. The melodies are whispering your name, while the midnight city stays the same. I'm just walking to the rhythm of the blues, with nothing left for me to lose. A slow piano starts to fill my head, bringing back the tender words you said before our love began to drift apart. I passed the little corner cafe door where we would sit and talk for hours or more. Now it's just a shadow in my heart. The tempo drops into a deeper shade of all the beautiful mistakes we made. Underneath the starry summer sky, I turn the volume up to drown the pain, but I can hear your soft goodbye again. It's a night playlist for walking all alone down these empty streets we used to own. The melodies are whispering your name, while the midnight city stays the same. I'm just walking to the rhythm of the blues, with nothing left for me to lose. Maybe if I walk until the break of dawn, the heavy shadows will be finally gone, and the music will begin to clear. But tonight each melancholy song just keeps me wishing you were here. It's a night playlist for walking all alone down these empty streets we used to own. The melodies are whispering your name, while the midnight city stays the same. I'm just walking to the rhythm of the blues, with nothing left for me to lose. Phew. Autumn wind is blowing through the trees, and I am wrapping up against the chill. walking down this familiar street. I slip my hands inside my woolen coat and find a little folded paper note from the days when our love was sweet. My fingers brush against the faded page, written in a younger, softer age, before the winter took it all away. I can feel the phantom touch of you underneath the sky of icy blue. Oh, the warmth inside the coat pocket tonight, it takes me back into the golden light, where your hand was safely tucked in mine, and everything felt perfectly divine. But it's just a ghost of yesterday, and the cold is here to stay. I remember how we used to share the space, walking side by side at such a lazy pace, holding hands inside the dark wool lining. You laughed and said it was our secret home, a little shelter where we never roam, while the silver moon was shining. But now the fabric's empty on the right, no fingers interlocking tight, just the dust of promises we broke. I hold on to the warmth that isn't there, breathing in the heavy winter air. Oh, the warmth inside the coat pocket tonight, it takes me back into the golden light, where your hand was safely tucked in mine, and everything felt perfectly divine. But it's just a ghost of yesterday, and the cold is here to stay. Should I throw away this little faded note and change the heavy lining of my coat to finally forget the way you felt? But the freezing winter in my soul is the only thing that will never melt. Oh, the warmth inside the coat pocket tonight, it takes me back into the golden light, where your hand was safely tucked in mine, and everything felt perfectly divine. But it's just a ghost of yesterday, and the cold is here to stay. The maple trees are looking bare and gray as another chilly autumn fades away into the dark and frozen ground. I see a single leaf that's hanging high, clinging tightly to the stormy sky, without a single comforting sound. It reminds me of the love we try to hold, shaking violently inside the winter cold, hoping for a miracle to come. But the branches are letting go of the past, and the golden days are fading fast. Before the last leaf falls onto the street, before our beautiful story becomes complete, wanna tell you that I'm sorry now for all the pain I caused you somehow. Before the winter covers up the track, I'm secretly wishing you'd come back. The frost is settling on the windowsill, and the busy city noise is getting still as the night begins to take its place. I watch that lonely leaf against the light, fighting all the heavy wind tonight just to keep its final little space. I know that time will never wait for me, and nature has to set the colors free to make a room for something new. But my heart is stuck on that very high bough, still crying out for you right now. Before the last leaf falls onto the street, before our beautiful story becomes complete, I wanna tell you that I'm sorry now for all the pain I caused you somehow. Before the winter covers up the track, I'm secretly wishing you'd come back. If I could run and catch it as it drops, would it mean our fading romance stops from turning into nothing but a memory? Or is it just a sign for my lonely soul that I should finally let you go? Before the last leaf falls onto the street, before our beautiful story becomes complete, I wanna tell you that I'm sorry now for all the pain I caused you somehow. Before the winter covers up the track, I'm secretly wishing you'd come back. The frost is creeping up the window frame, and the fireplace is burning down so low. In the middle of this lonely room, I hear the north wind whispering your name, bringing back the shadows that I used to know, and the heavy canopy of gloom. The temperature is dropping fast tonight, but the memory of you is burning bright inside my solitary mind. I can feel the sudden chill upon my skin from the moment that you chose to walk right in. On the winter night you blew into my heart, I knew that we would never be apart. You were the sudden storm I couldn't hide, freezing up the sanity inside. A beautiful blizzard in the dark of night that took away my only sense of sight. I wrapped the heavy blanket round my chest, trying to forget the way you used to breathe when you lay right here beside my arm. The icy wind is putting to the test all the little fortresses I tried to weave to keep my fragile spirit safe and warm. But doors can never keep the cold outside when the ghost of you is waiting for a ride upon the heavy winter air. I close my eyes and let the draft come through, 'cause every icy breath reminds me just of you. On the winter night you blew into my heart, I knew that we would never be apart. You were the sudden storm I couldn't hide, freezing up the sanity inside. A beautiful blizzard in the dark of night that took away my only sense of sight. Maybe the spring will melt the heavy snow and teach my frozen heart to finally let you go, and sweep the icy traces from the floor. But until the sun comes out to break the spell, I'm trapped inside this winter wonderland of hell. On the winter night you blew into my heart, I knew that we would never be apart. You were the sudden storm I couldn't hide, freezing up the sanity inside. A beautiful blizzard in the dark of night that took away my only sense of sight. Found an old shoebox behind the drawer, full of little things I don't use anymore, from a lifetime that is passed away. And at the bottom lies a yellowed paper square with the neat handwriting that you used to share on a sunny summer day. The ink is losing all its deep and heavy blue, just like the feelings that I had for you before the years began to pull us apart. I trace the elegant lines with my thumb and feel my lonely soul go completely numb. Oh, the name inside the faded envelope tonight is shining softly in the dim desktop light. A beautiful word that I used to speak out loud before we got lost inside the heavy crowd. It's a handwritten ghost of a love so true, and there is nothing that I can do. I didn't open it to read the words inside, 'cause I'm still afraid of the tears I tried to hide for so many long and lonely years. The paper smells like dusty lavender and rain, bringing back the sweet and familiar pain and all my forgotten fears. I know the letters never change their place, but time has taken all the beauty from your face and the pictures that I keep inside my head. I'm just holding on to a paper crown while the heavy midnight is settling down. Oh, the name inside the faded envelope tonight is shining softly in the dim desktop light. A beautiful word that I used to speak out loud before we got lost inside the heavy crowd. It's a handwritten ghost of a love so true, and there is nothing that I can do. Should I burn this paper and let it turn to ash, to stop my fragile heart from making a foolish dash back to the days when you were mine? But destroying it would mean I'm letting go of the only proof that our love was divine. Oh, the name inside the faded envelope tonight is shining softly in the dim desktop light. A beautiful word that I used to speak out loud before we got lost inside the heavy crowd. It's a handwritten ghost of a love so true, and there is nothing that I can do. The frozen ground is softening at last, and all the heavy winter snow has passed into the rushing river down below. I walk along the path of greening trees, feeling the gentle warmth of the southern breeze, wondering where the spirits go. I never thought the sun could shine so bright after the long and solitary night that I spent crying over you. But nature has a way of turning over pages, breaking through the ice of the ages. Like a beautiful spring day met by chance, you stepped into my life and made me dance. The cherry blossoms falling all around my feet, making the broken pieces of my heart complete. A sudden warmth that caught me by surprise, shining softly right inside your eyes. I see the children laughing in the park, and for the first time I don't fear the dark. a new and joyful sound. I've hidden in the shadow for so long, forgetting how to sing a happy song, until you walked right through my door. You brought the April shower to my dusty soul and made me feel completely whole. Like a beautiful spring day met by chance, you stepped into my life and made me dance. The cherry blossoms falling all around my feet, making the broken pieces of my heart complete. A sudden warmth that caught me by surprise, shining softly right inside your eyes. Can a season really wash away the past and make a fragile romance truly last? Beyond the changing of the year, I'll trust the flowers blooming in the light and leave behind the shadows of the night. Like a beautiful spring day met by chance, you stepped into my life and made me dance. The cherry blossoms fall